Hey guys, so today I came to the city called Ako City in Hyogo Prefecture, and then this is going to be the last place I'll be exploring inside Hyogo Prefecture. And then before here, I was staying in Tatsuno City, where I met so many nice people, and then I stayed there about a week. I really enjoyed the time there. So in this Ako City, they are really famous for one thing that is called Ako Roshi, which is illustrated by this. And then they are known to be the royal samurais. And then they were depicted in many times in through the dramas and then movies. Everywhere you see their icons in this town. Yeah, and then I'll be exploring this city, visiting places that is related to their story. And now right in front of this Banshu Akao station, and then there's like a touristic information center at the second floor. So I'll be just visiting there and then get to know more about this city too, where to explore. Look at this. In the station you see all these illustrations of the actual samurais of Ako Roshi. Okay, here's the information center. Okay, so here you see all these products about those Ako Roshi, like the royal samurais, and then also the products about salt. Since this Ako city is famous for salt, and then you'll see these local products, and then everything is talking about those Chushingura, which is also about that samurai I just mentioned. So I got a map, so I'm gonna decide where to visit, and here is Chushingura, which I'll be talking about later. Okay, let's go. This is Jiseku. 風誘う花よりもなお我はまた春の名残をいかに溶かせん by Asano Takumi no Kami Naganori. Okay, so before exploring the city, now it's lunchtime. So I'll be first visiting this place called Mitsuru-san kana? So this Ako city, what you have to eat is actually oyster, but I'm allergic, so I gave up on that. But still, seafoods are really great, so you should try something like seafood. Okay, let's go. I ordered a mikaku teishoku, so here you can see a very food of tempura and sashimi as well. Looks good. Let's try this. Hamachi kana? Looks like hamachi. Hamachi めっちゃうまい. A lot of tempura. Very good volume of fishes you can have. Actually, they have many menus for oyster, so if you are okay with oyster, you should try this one. Conch oil, yeah. Maybe you can also use salt. お塩ってあります？お塩。あ、すみません。ありがとうございます。塩いただきました。I don't know if it's something special, but it's salt from Ako area. 合いますね。It's good. Really going well with tempura. 美味しかった。ごちそうさまでした。Okay, I finished lunch. It was great, as you could see. Yeah, the fish was so fresh. Hay fever is killing me, so I'm just wearing a mask. And then, so this Mikaku-san was really nice. And then also this Sushi Yorozu-san, this restaurant is also something that was recommended by the lady. So, like I said, this Ako city is very famous for Chushingura or 47 Ronins. You might have heard it through Hollywood movie many years ago. It's one of the most famous samurai legends in Japan, and it's like a fictional story with actual incident mixed together, and then that have been told through many entertainment forms in Japan, such as kabuki, movies, and TV dramas. It started in 1701. Feudal ruler called Asano Naganori attacked court official Kira Yoshinaka inside the Edo castle during the important ceremony, and drawing a sword in the Edo castle is a serious crime. So immediately on the very day, Asano was ordered to commit suicide, seppuku. And then Asano was a lord of Ako clan, but all the lands were confiscated, and all of his samurai became master samurai called Ronin. Actually, the reason why Asano attacked Kira is unclear, but one common explanation is that Kira was responsible for teaching court etiquette, and he expected to receive bribe, but Asano didn't do it. It caused causes them humiliation and resentment, which made him to decide to attack Kira. And over time, the story became to portray Asano as an honorable and principled samurai, as opposed to Kira, portrayed as arrogant and greedy, reflecting society's idea of samurai morality. And 2 years later, 47 of Asano's former samurais, led by Oishi Kuranosuke, carried out a carefully planned revenge attack on Kira's residence and killed him. After accomplishing their mission, they surrendered and were ordered to commit to seppuku as well. Although they died, they were widely regarded as a symbol of loyalty, honor, and sacrifice. In the peaceful era of Edo period, many people felt a sense of stagnation. Their actions captured the public imagination. They were celebrated as righteous warriors, and their story became the foundation of countless plays, novels, books, and performances, all collectively known as Chushingura. And even today, it remains a powerful symbol of loyalty and the samurai spirit in Japanese culture. In Edo Japan, there was a principle often described as both sides are punished in a fight, called Kenka Ryoseibai, but in the Ako incident, the shogunate did not treat it as a mutual fight. They saw Asano's attack inside Edo Castle as a one-sided act of violence, so Asano was ordered to commit seppuku the same day, while Kira was not punished. This sense of unfairness became the emotional starting point of Chushingura. いましたね、富森。Horibe Yasube. I think he's known to be, very skillful for using sword. In Japan, we have a TV station called NHK, or National TV Broadcasting Company, and then every year they have one very long TV drama that is running through the whole year. And then this was actually featured 10-20 years ago, and then that one was very popular actually. So there's like a temple called Sengakuji that is also deifying all those samurais resting in that temple. This is the leader, Oishi Kuranosuke, and then when he's illustrated, he's usually have that drum on one hand. Oh, look at that. So this is like, how the samurais looked like. And then they are all wearing the same happy, traditional clothing. And then this is called Asano Takumi no Kami. He was, when the incident happened, he was very young still, 30 something years old. And here's Oishi Kuranosuke. 全財がある。Oh look, すごいね。Only female festival costuming for that 47 Ronin. Wow, so every month they have festival somehow related to this, Chushingura. So すごいね。めっちゃやるやん、いろいろ。Whoa. Oh, this is something I see first here. It says, reflect yourself on the mirror and then try to make yourself straight. Wow, すごいね。そんなことがあるんだ。So before attacking, doing a revenge, all those Ronins actually went to shrines and made a wish, for achieving their, goal of doing a revenge. So that's why, as this shrine is dedicating all of those, Ronin samurais, this is said to be a good place to make a wish. Okay, let's go to the museum. So this is like a museum about the treasure and of possessions of all those samurais. These are all famous actors who played actually samurais related to these 47 Ronins. Oh, this is also said to have been used by Oishi himself. This Saihai, it's like a tucked, Oh, so it said that actual figure when they actually did attack, it must have looked different, not like that flashy, not as flashy as it was illustrated. So it was pretty much exaggerated sort of. And then here you can see how the things happen. So here, like the first incident happened, between those Asano and Kira. Another story I would like to share is that about Oishi Kuranosuke, the leader, he was actually suspected by the people in the Kira side that he would someday try to kill Kira Kozuke Nosuke to revenge for his road. So there were many spies around him, and then Oishi knew it, and it is said that he went to Kyoto and they had many parties to disguise the eyes of the enemies, which is actually now portrayed in a famous kabuki theme. Also, according to one story, Oishi first sent letters to the roughly 200 men who wanted to join the attack, saying that the plan had been called off. This may have been done to prevent information from leaking out. Then, by seeing who still objected and remained determined, he was able to identify the men who were truly committed and loyal enough to take part in the revenge. Okay, after the old shrine, I came to this place called Kishishiryo Hakubutsukan. It's like a core historical museum. Then here, you can also see really nice view of the castle ruin of those stone walls. Then this is like a gate ruin of the Akko castle. And then this one is the Akko Historical Museum, which is talking about, of course, Akko Roshi, but also about salt, which is like a very important industry in this Akko city. So just explored inside the museum. It was good. I mean, explaining everything about Akko, like, its history and the industries here. So, as I mentioned, Akko city is famous for its salt production because of its natural environment, advanced technology, and historical importance. First, the Mediterranean sea climate is warm and dry, with large tidal differences. This made it perfect for salt production, using sunlight to evaporate the seawater. Second, in the 17th century, the Asano clan of Akko domain expanded large-scale tidal salt fields called Irihama-style salt pans. This allowed efficient production of high-quality salt. Third, Akko salt was known for its mild and rich flavor, created using a traditional method that retained the natural mineral. Finally, Akko was located along the major sea routes, making it easy to transport the salt into major cities like Edo and Osaka. Because of these factors, Akko became one of the most prominent salt production areas. So from now, I can see these nice ruins of the castle. So it doesn't have tenshu, but still you can enjoy these gates with a moat running around the castle. Let's go. I love those, different types of shapes: circle, round, and triangle. Interesting. Oh, hey, いけるんだ。Oh, so this is how the inside looks. So it's pretty much like a kind of like a park. Yeah, where you can just take a walk. Nice. I think this view of the sunset is really beautiful. Nice. Okay, before leaving Akko city, I want to have something about salt. And then I found this cafe that is selling the snacks, like cookies, like confectionery about using salt. Cafe Priere-san. Let's go. So here inside, I bought salt madeleine with lemon and tea flavor. So, いただきましょう。いただきます。ちょっと you could feel a very subtle taste of salt at the very end when you are tasting. See, and you can also taste the bit of fruits of lemon actually. And see, I also bought this salt chocolate. これ美味しい。Yeah, you could tell very, this is also very subtle salt flavor. Yeah, this one is not that sweet that much. It's really good. Yeah, I like it. これ美味しいよ。I loving the balance of sweetness and salt. Okay, done with taking a break, and then I love the salt chocolate actually. Okay, so I'm heading to the Byzantine city next to this Akko city. Right, let's go. Toiki kire, 燃ゆる紅雪を染め、春の名残をすすぎしならん。吐息きれ、燃ゆる紅雪を染め、春の名残をすすぎしならん。Breath stilled, burning crimson, dyes the snow as if cleansing the lingering trace of spring. Breath stilled, burning crimson, dyed the snow, as if cleansing the lingering trace of spring. Please let me know how you thought about the video, and if you like it, please share it with your friends and families.